Hello there, you're watching Bizworld. Malaysia's Producer Price Index, PPI, which measures the prices of goods at the factory gate, continued its downtrend in November with a larger year-on-year contraction of 1.5% compared with 0.3% in October. The Department of Statistics Malaysia said all sectors were in negative territory except for water supply, which recorded a 1% growth. The mining sector saw the biggest drop last month at 4.7% due to the decline in the indices for extraction of natural gas and extraction of crude petroleum. Meanwhile, manufacturing sector continued to ease with a 1.4% contraction, dragged down by the manufacture of coke and refined petroleum products as well as food products indices. On a monthly basis, the PPI for local production declined at a faster pace of 0.7% last month compared to a 0.3% contraction in the prior month. Malaysia's air passenger traffic is expected to reach between 93 and 107 million passengers in 2024, reflecting a growth of 10 to 25% year-on-year. According to Malaysian Aviation Commission (MAVCOM), the forecast reflects a recovery of up to 98% of 2019 levels. It said that domestic and international travel to China and the ASEAN region will influence the recovery momentum. However, MAVCOM also said there will be downside risks, which include heightened jet fuel prices, depreciation of the ringgit, delays in aircraft deliveries, and manpower-related issues. For the first 3 quarters of this year, Malaysia's passenger traffic grew consistently at an average rate of 7.6%. Due to the stronger than anticipated performance, MAVCOM revised upwards its air passenger traffic forecast for 2023 by 54 to 58% growth, translating to about 85 million passengers. Meanwhile, air passenger traffic in December is expected to get a partial boost from the 30-day visa-free entry agreements with China, India and the Middle East, in addition to the peak travel season. MIDF research also expects an 85% recovery of the 2019 level in the current year, with domestic travel rebounding at 90% and international travel at 80%. The firm's preliminary estimate also indicates a projected growth of 4% in overall traffic next year. Despite the off-peak travel season in November, Malaysia airports recorded a 27.4% year-on-year rise in passenger movements to 77% of pre-pandemic levels with 6.6 million passengers. Member banks of the Association of Banks in Malaysia, ABM, are ready and committed to offering financial assistance to their customers affected by the floods. According to ABM, its member banks have in place specific, accessible as well as compassionate flood relief assistance for their customers who have been impacted by the floods. The association said the assistance offered is based on customized programs by individual banks and may include, but is not limited to, deferment of repayment of loans or financing, waiver of fees and charges to replace lost or damaged bank documents, bank cards and more. It added that micro, small and medium enterprises affected by floods may apply for the disaster relief facility to facilitate the resumption of their business operations. Oil prices jumped 3% on Tuesday to its highest level this month as further attacks on ships in the Red Sea prompted fears of shipping disruptions and on hopes of interest rate cuts that could boost economic growth and fuel demand. The benchmark Brent crude futures were up 2.93% at $81.4 per barrel, while US West Texas Intermediate crude rose by 3.1% to $75.81 per barrel in thin trade, with some markets closed for the holidays. According to analysis, there are plenty of geopolitical tensions today, particularly in terms of the Middle East, and they have given some angst to the security of the transit of oil and other goods. And that's all the time we have for Bizworld. I'm Nadia Azmi. Thank you for investing your time with us.